guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so I'm doing a story time on how my best friend, one of my best friends, she's like kind of my best friend, but like I wouldn't call her that, how I dropped her, as in not being her friend anymore, but now we're friends again. Okay, so let's just get right into this. It all started with my friend. She was dating this kid, Sandal. And let's name my friend Smile. Okay, so Smile, she liked this guy named Sandal. And I was all like, go for it. If he asks you out, you can go out with him. And she was like, really? I don't think you'd ask me out. I'm so ugly. And she tends to fish for compliments because, hello, she's Smile. And one day he asked her out and she said yes, and they were dating for 3 months. It was a pretty good 3 months. She got her phone taken away over those 3 months though. And her parents never knew that she was dating him. They were dating over the break. She kinda didn't eat for 6 days, but she's okay. And she said it was because Sandal wasn't texting her. And I was like, that's such a dumb reason to not eat. And she's like, I just don't feel like I'm good enough. Or she said something like that. I actually have the messages, but I don't feel like showing you them, so. And then I told her, you need to stop and to text him about it. So I texted him and I told him. And then she started a conversation and said, who told him? You told me to tell him. But okay. And so we just go through this conversation about how she shouldn't do that, and then Sandal tells her how much he loves her, and she tells him how much she loves him, and then they make up, and then they broke up. I don't remember why. Oh yeah, he said she was like annoying or something, or somebody told her that, and she was really sad and she started crying. I started crying because I felt really bad, and we spent the entire 4th period crying. And he eventually told her, oh, it wasn't me. Okay, buddy. And he decides to ask her out again. But before he asked her out, she said, I may have to go back to him because he's the only person that would like me and my ugly self. And I'm like, you aren't ugly. Needless to say, she does still fish for compliments. But he decided to ask her out again. She said yes, and then I dropped her. Because after all we've been through, she decided to go back to somebody that hurt her. And there's another part to it, but that's a dumb part, so like we don't need to talk about it. And it was just terrible, because it's like, bruh, why? Like, why would you go back to somebody that made you cry? And she's like, because I love him. And I'm like, I don't care if you love him. You don't just go back to somebody, needless to say, just because you love them. You need to have an actual reason. Like, I understand, like, loving somebody's, like, really big, but, like, you are in 7th grade. You don't know what love is. And I smiled to death, but I just couldn't ignore her. I know my videos are short, but I don't know if I can make them any longer. But, you know, it's okay, because at least I'm doing something. And yes, I know I haven't posted in, like, a month or 2, but we need to talk about that. If you want to watch my other video, you can watch it anywhere along here. I don't know where I'm gonna make you click, but you'll be able to see it. So, have a good one.